The views expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect those of this station.
Welcome to Insights into Northeast Michigan, a WBKB News public affairs program. Insights deals with the issues affecting those in the community, as well as Northeast Michigan and the state. And now, Insights into Northeast Michigan.
Welcome to another edition of Insights. I'm Bethany Ricciardi. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm also joined here today with Mary Ellen Jones, a past president and founding board member of MACNY. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here.
Great. Thanks for having me.
So we've been hearing a lot lately, there's more to see on US 23. What exactly does that entail? What should people be looking for?
Well, I'll give you a little bit of background on there's more to see on 23. We actually last year, the Lake Huron Discovery Tour Committee took a road trip north and south, and we had these signs, and we ended up going out to iconic places along US 23, holding the sign, and then we started asking strangers to hold the sign, and then we decided we should ask them to hold the sign in front of monuments and businesses and that sort of thing, and it turned into this viral selfie campaign up and down US 23. And basically it started from MACNY wanting to do a regional event to kind of highlight all of the 1,500 plus assets up and down US 23, from Standish all the way to Mackinac City. And we wanted people to actually get off of 75 at Standish and drive north and really experience all the charm, the trails, museums, historical places, the beaches, the state parks, all up and down 23. So that's sort of how it started, and then it turned into a competition among the committee members, and we would challenge each other every day to go out and have business owners have the sign and show, what the area has to offer.
So it sounds like you have both businesses and just residents getting involved. I mean, how can someone, if they're interested, play a part?
Well, what you can do is go to the website, I think, first, us23heritageroute.org, and look at the calendar of what is listed. And I think that they should, first of all, plan an event locally. That would be helpful over that weekend, which is October 7 through 10. And then I would say load up your event onto the calendar. And I would get in your email and invite all your friends and family who live across the state or out of the state and tell them how beautiful Northeast Michigan is in the fall. Peak color, usually the weekend that we do this. There's usually the Lighthouse Festival, many things going on. Last year we had over 100 events going on that weekend. We had films, we had author events, we had chili cook-offs, we had music. We had a dark sky event that was off the charts. Just an amazing weekend, really.
So I understand that you've been working on planning more of the recreational tours. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I have. So this year we decided to create some events that would bring in critical mass people, like athletes and people who love the outdoors, and of course look at where we are. You want to take advantage of all the natural resources. And so there's 3 things going on. One is a sunrise cycling tour through Squaw Bay. It begins and ends at the Alpena Farmers Market, and that's Saturday morning. And then around 5 o'clock there is a walk jog in Negregon, another state park, natural resource, beautiful area. And then and those people who attend that can stay and do the dark sky event Saturday night on the beach. As I said, last year it was a hit, and people are still talking about it. And we're going to have a Native American tradition bearer out there lecturing about the dark sky that night. And then Sunday morning, for all those people who love stand-up paddleboard and kayaking, we're going to do a recreational tour right here in Thunder Bay, and that's also sunrise Sunday morning.
So Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Sounds like there's a little bit of educational purposes and fun all in one.
And healthy activities for families. We hope families come. It's $10 and it goes to a donation, charity of your choice. This will all be loaded up on the website. There'll be a link to actually help you register starting August 1st, and we hope everybody comes out. If you register for 2 or more events, you'll get a t-shirt. And this year we have the Alcona Health Center is helping us out with sponsorship. They're paying for the events.
So it sounds like there's a lot of groups that kind of play a part in this. Who specifically is helping pay for the promotional part of it?
Well, you know, we have been really lucky because the city of Alpena has helped sponsor this Lake Huron Discovery Tour weekend, and this is their 2nd year that they're doing it, so they've given us tremendous financial support. NEMCOG, the Besser Museum, let's see, and also with in-kind contributions, Meyer, of course the Saginaw Chippewa Tribe, they're our corporate sponsor. Mikaka has helped out, Thunder Bay Arts Council, Michigan Backroads, WCMU. We have a lot of partners helping us out, and we're still fundraising. So if you're so moved and you want to help us expose this amazing place that we live to the outside world, that's really where the money goes, all external marketing.
I remember I have heard someone say, we live where people want a vacation, and I think this is definitely going to highlight on that.
We do.
So is there any registration requirements, fees, things like that? How can people kind of get their place?
Well, for the recreational tours, I think I covered that, but to participate in the Lake Huron Discovery Tour, there's no fee for anyone. You literally, if you have a business or you have an art gallery or you want to promote an event that weekend, you just go to the US 23 Heritage Route, and all the information, actually our poster is actually loaded up on the website, and it'll tell you everything that you need to do. And you just load up your events and wait for the cars to back up on 23.
Awesome. So I know we're going to talk a little bit about this more in our next segment, but can you tell me a little bit about what is this $25,000 Heritage Grant that you, I believe, recently
awarded.
Received,
yeah, right? So the Lake Huron Discovery Tour itself, along with the Community Foundation of Northeast Michigan, was awarded a $25,000 Heritage Grant, and our project is exploring Native American history in Northeast Michigan. And, you know, this was their home. And so I actually have started filming some segments for it. And it's threefold. I'm not going to go into it in detail because I know Katie's going to come and talk about it later. But I just want to say this week I filmed a couple segments. It's very exciting. The forest archaeologists from Huron National Forest took us out to a site, a Native American palisaded village from 1450 AD.
Whoa.
And we were filming in this area, and it was quite amazing to be walking through a village that existed 600 years ago and to feel the energy of the community and to have him really talk about the people and, you know, their concerns at the time, which are pretty much the same as ours today. And what went on and what is a palisade and why did they build this, and it was an amazing interview, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be part of an update that the Besser Museum is going to have through this grant. You know, they're going to be able to update their exhibit. So,
awesome.
And a piece of it is some oral history. We have scholars and historian, academicians, authors, researchers, all these people that we found, Native American tradition bearers, elders. I'm interviewing them all, and we're going to piece together oral histories for the museum, as well as I'm going to shoot a documentary at the end of this whole thing. So.
Wow, well I can't wait to see the final product. It sounds like it's going to be great.
Thanks,
covering everything pretty much.
It's been fun so far. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Mary Ellen. I really appreciate it. And be sure to stay tuned, because when we come back, we'll see what more there is out on US 23.